Welcome to Season 5 of the Questions With podcast, hosted by Quest Ventures, the top venture capital fund in Asia. I am your host, Linh, and in this season, we are diving into Vietnam's vibrant tech startup scene, particularly how innovation is driving impact and sustainability. Join me as we explore how this emerging Southeast Asian nation is embracing technological and scientific advancements, all while building a more sustainable future. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce Tuyet Dang, the founder and CEO of MedCAT, a pioneer in AI solutions and new technologies. In Vietnam, MedCAT has successfully developed MedCAT IDAS, a platform designed to read, understand, and restructure all types of data, independent of forms, a key technology for digital transformation across industries and for data processing to enable the implementation of AI. Additionally, MedCAT offers a comprehensive solutions for automated health insurance claiming processing, poised to make a significant breakthrough in health insurance operations. Before founding MedCAT, Tuyet spent over 20 years building her expertise in branding, marketing, and communications, especially during her tenure at FPT Corporation and Saigon Securities. It's truly an interesting background, and we cannot wait to delve deeper into it during our conversation. Tuyet, welcome to our podcast. Would you like to share a few words with our audience to start with?
Yeah, okay. So hi, Question Venture and your audience. I'm very thank you for your opportunity to chat with you and the reader of Question with podcast. And with my very limited experience, I'm very happy to share with you.
So you have such an interesting career path, transitioning from being an expert in branding, marketing, and communications to becoming the founder and CEO of a deep tech startup like MedCAT. Can you tell us a little bit more about what motivated you in this significant shift of your career?
Over the past 20 years, while working at leading financial and technology organizations in Vietnam, such as FPTs and SSIs, I had the opportunity to be directly involved in major projects, collaborate with talented people, and appreciate the profound impact that technology can have on individuals and organizations. So with my expertise in branding and strategy, I'm always looking for problems that haven't fully solved, where technology can make a real significant difference in people's lives. So in Vietnam, there's still no complete electronic health record system and health data not yet integrated. So this means that if a patient is examined at hospital A and then they move to hospital B, they may need to repeat any test or imaging exam instead of utilizing the previous data. So MedCAT statistics show that 96% of patients keep their health records, but mostly just store them away without making use of them. So when I accompanied with my family member from Vietnam to Singapore for a rare disease treatment, we too have to prepare a separate and manual summary of the medical history to aid the doctor understanding very quickly, a process that time-consuming and prone to error. So this fragment data scenario isn't unique to Vietnam and in another country, and no its limit to healthcare is present across many sectors, including banking, finance, logistics, and so on. So essentially, the data you have, whether from documents, email, or message, is like a mixture of rice, beans, and peanuts. Without proper sorting and processing, it's difficult to use them to prepare a rich and tailored meal. This reality shows me that the digital transformation can only be truly accelerated when each organization and each individual own complete and standardized data. Data can be used to enable AI or data analytics. So here a remarkable statistic that 80% of data in the world, which amount to 175 zettabytes, is unstructured. If you turn all the data into video and have all the 7.8 billion people in the world to watch it by video by 27 hours a day, it would take 7 months to view it all. And if we turn it into text, it would take 600 years to read all of this. So recognizing both the real needs for solution and the tremendous impact of it could bring to millions of individuals and organizations, I decided to split MedCat.
That's an incredible leap, moving from moving into deep tech without prior technical background. Could you maybe tell us more about how you navigated the product development process and assemble the technical expertise needed for MedCat? And how has your past experience in branding and marketing and communications supported and helped with this process of navigating a totally different new water?
Yeah. Uh, Maybe fortunately that I have not the background of technology, but I live in an environment of technology because I have a long time to live in the most the biggest company technology in Vietnam, and also I'm the person who in charge of branding and strategy. So I know that how to deal with the customer, how about the needs of the customer is. So that's the reason why I can connect all of the customer demand and the technical to resolve for the problem of the market and the customer. So in connection with I have just shared, you can visualize that MedCat now currently offer two main product lines, and also the main product is to solve for the problems and the needs of the customer. The first product is the foundation for subsequent MedCat solution in MedCat Ideas, which stands for the MedCat Intelligent Document Understanding and Structuring. This platform had read and structured all the data without depending on predefined forms. MedCat Ideas is completely developed by our teams. It means that MedCat team employing large language model along with version language model. So this combined can allowing for reading and analyzing and structuring all of the data without requiring additional training for form, with an accuracy is over 97%. And this platform is especially effective with Vietnamese and complex tabular data, completely different from traditional OCR and KEI, thereby solving the unstructured data challenge by accuracy, classifying, and organizing information. So MedCat either serves a foundation for data processing, helping drive digital transformation across many sectors, from healthcare and law to public service and so on. So we have successfully implemented this platform in many settings, yielding outstanding results. And one small product stemming from MedCat Ideas is DataCat. It's an application designed to efficiently convert image and PDF back to Word and Excel. Oftenly, you see that we lose a significant amount of time retyping document from dealing with or maybe dealing with conversion tool, but it's not proper meet with your requirement. So data can perform the convert for you, with helping you save valuable time with more accuracy than whatever you had before. So based on MedCat Ideas alongside combined with DC model, medication model, MedCat have further developed MedCat AI Insurance. It's a fully automated health insurance claim processing solution. So and it can deliver 9 key differentiate value from the market, ranging from the customer experience, operational efficiency to guiding the future product improvement. So you can imagine that when previously claim handler typically had to manually enter, it means the key in 20 to 60 data field to perform the calculation. So now with MedCat AI Insurance, we are managing over 2,000 data field in real time, a very rich and valuable data pool for post control. So furthermore, thanks to the complete automation, the processing time for each claim is reduced just about 5 minutes instead of the lengthy manual process previously used. So what is the MedCat do now, and the way that we combine with the needs of the market and the very talented people in the AI to solve the problem for the market and the patient.
That's awesome. That's a huge achievement, and it's very exciting to hear about the process of how you develop the product from day one to where it is right now. And congratulations to you and the MedCat team for being recognized by the Ministry of Science and Technology as one of the top 10 contributors to Vietnam's science and technology development. So I'm curious about, what were the main struggles or hurdles that you had during this process of growing the company?
Yeah. So thank you for your appreciation. Actually, MedCat may be a very, how to say, it's a difficult case in the market because we are a startup, but have a lot of appreciate from the government for the great contribution to the science and technology of the Vietnam. Actually, because when we start up MedCat, we have quite a long time to working in a very big company, and because we have undergone a careful preparation for company strategy and product as well. So actually, we do not see any. It means that the obstacle that we cannot come over. In fact, that we spend nearly 6 months for the researching the market, verifying the problem, the product feature, and the stakeholder involved, and a detailed implementation roadmap with a very clear timeline. We also do a very clear distinction between the essential and non-negotiate feature, much like designing and building the foundation is a new home. And what we can implement it after what is depending on the market opportunity. The most critical thing was to get the core AI is what the MedCat have to focus from the beginning. And of course, that this process demanded significant time, resources, and careful preparation. In reality, we before a year that we born our company, it means that we established our company officially. And after the time that we established our company, 8 months afterward, MedCat quietly focused on developing our core AI. Our market activity during that time were mainly for testing to see whether our solution truly meet the market need or not. MedCat is a pioneer in developing a platform to understanding and structure data without needing to learn additional form by employing ELM and LLM. So when the first time we introduced the product to some insurance company and bank in the September of 2022, even before the company were formally established, it was not yet refined as it today. At this time, even ChatGPT or Gemini had not implemented the capability. So currently, MedCat still outperform all the platforms when it comes to pressing unstructured data, especially Vietnamese or complex document, especially long document. So one critical point I want to highlight is that MedCat own its own product. So MedCat developed its own core AI to enable data restructuring instead of simply like sending prompt or UI request to third-party platform. So it is very different. This will set MedCat apart along to become a truly made in Vietnam AI product. Yeah, it is truly a made in Vietnam AI product, and it can suitable for sensitive and valuable assets of Vietnam. So because you know that if you don't have the control, you may have lost the significant data to another platform if you cannot control the what of your data will go out.
In an interview with VietnamNet on breakthrough policies to support innovation, you have emphasized that innovation isn't exclusive to large corporations. It can stem from any individual or company, regardless of their size. So, given that perspective, and given that MedCat is a made in Vietnam tech product, how do you believe that the Vietnamese government can effectively support smaller scale businesses or even individuals in their innovation journey, particularly when it comes to early stage experimentation and development?
Yeah, okay. To my mind, the innovation can come from great mind, but mostly innovation arrives from the real world problem that need to solve it. So you can see that the large enterprise certainly has sufficient financial resource and strong brand to bring their innovation to the market. It means that all the innovation they have, all both of it had to bring to the market. But however, the business, small business and startup, we can afford to think differently and creatively in order to survive, can make a significant contribution if they have nurtured, supported, and encouraged. So this is why startup naturally become a hub of creativity and innovation. Yeah. However, for the innovation, so to become reality, startup truly needs support from the government and related organization. And thank for the party resolution 57, 68 and the digital technology industry law. So you can see that it's a very clear group of Vietnam, strong commitment to improving policy, creating a favorable condition for the small enterprise and startup to grow their creativity and innovation. So you can see that the resolution 57 focus on improving investment attraction, developing high-tech park and business incubator, and simplifying the procedure and increasing transparency that helping startup more easily to access finance, land and human resource and other resources. And also the resolution 68 and the law of digital technology industry still support more than the idea to support for the small business and startup from the beginning like that.
Thank you for the insightful sharing about your vision on the policies that the government can implement to support early stage startups. I want to zoom into the smaller picture of your career. As a female founder and CEO in Vietnam's tech landscape, which is still largely male-dominated, unfortunately, do you encounter any unique challenges or opportunities? And if yes, what are they?
Yeah, so maybe I think that I'm a very lucky woman because MedCAT always receive a high appreciation from the partner who we collaborate with. So this is probably because of the MedCAT product truly stand out because we can solve the data structuring problem without depending on the predefined form and automated claim processing tasks that go beyond our client expectation. When we first introduced MedCAT to the market, the product was already fully functional. Although we continue to improve it to handle more difficulty and complexity problem that it can use from the beginning that we offer to the market. So perhaps for this reason, I never feel any doubt or discrimination related to gender. But in other words, there is no significant gender barrier in Vietnam. Maybe the culture of Vietnam quite open, or our product is sufficiently different to erase any potential bias like that. So on the contrary, I think that women sometimes have unique advantage when it comes bringing completely new or less well-known product to the market because the women have the patience, have the preversion, and a deep understanding of customer need. So I think that maybe the culture in Vietnam quite open, and also the women has some very strange of their nature inborn. So I think that if you know about that, you can make it more about, it's not the challenge, but it's the opportunity for yourself and for the business also. Yeah, and but in fact that the greatest challenge that MedCAT face when we approach the customer because we approach the problem and solve it in a very different way, the way that never seen before. So if you know that before, people usually use OCR or form training to read and understanding the data. But now MedCAT don't do like that. We use the AI reality, the VLM and LLM to understand all of the information and extract it correctly. So it is very strange to the market, and we have to need time to educate them the way and the difference between our product and another product. Yeah, and so I think that it is maybe the main obstacle, but I'm never obviously or afraid of that. I remember the Jet Barrett the founder of Amazon once said that if you are not willing to admit understood for a long period of time, you are not going to innovate. And I accept the challenging. And I think that it's very simple. It is just a simple, is an article on the way that we have to do that something is different with the past. It's an innovation, and you have to accept it and find a way to overcome it. And I'm willing to do it.
Do you have any advice for other women who aspire to lead in deep tech or any other fields that are still male dominated like tech?
Yeah, I know that on the way to startup, you cannot do it by yourself only. You need a coalition to go with you. And in startup and whatever you want to do, please take someone that you can believe in, that can get the all of their mind and resource to go with you. And I think that the resource is one of the very main reason, the main background for you to go further. And in this world, technology rapid quickly. So I think that the world is trending quite a lot. So in terms of Vietnam, I see that the Vietnamese person naturally have a good remark and eager to learn and able to absorb the new knowledge. And in fact, that there are some problems just very difficult and very, differentiate that just have in Vietnam. And maybe you rarely to find it in another country. And it is the opportunity for Vietnam people, especially the women in Vietnam, to find out the problem and solve it. And it's an opportunity for Vietnam people. And now you can see that Vietnam now have a lot of the people had just studied abroad, working abroad, and now they want to come back to Vietnam to solve this problem, to combine the result with Vietnamese inside, with the Vietnam person who is in the Vietnam to solve all the problem. And I see now that there are lots of opportunity for Vietnam people, especially Vietnamese people. But what I want to show you is that when you're on the way to do the startup, to start up a new company, I think that you have to a lot of opportunity and unique strength for Vietnam, but you have a well-developed strategy and multi-dimensional approach, so that a challenging part won't force you to start over from the scratch. It means that you have to start from the beginning. And with talent, with passionate, with resident people, you can certainly transform key product from an initial dream into reality, even when the results are very scarce. And on this way, you may constantly face with difficult choice, like whether to complete a fully finished product or just develop a temporary product to enable immediate cash flow. That I think that there is no absolutely right or wrong choice, but in this way, that if you have focused on building a core product from the ground, so from the beginning, it's very hard. It's very difficult to choose this way. But when you focus on this, you insist on it, the first time may be difficult, but after you come over the obstacle, you come over the difficulty of building core product, it means that the speed of growth after that may bring much speeder than if you choose the way that you do some temporary, and then the second day you have the temporary product and so on. You always do the what product that not it's not the proper product. So it's your choice, but please focus on what you choose and know that what you want from the beginning. If you want a product that owned by you, completely owned by you, you have to focus on it and consistent on it. and combine with the people that can go together with you to bring your dream to the truth, the reality.
So I can really feel, your determination and your resilience just by talking to you via a Zoom meeting like this, and I can like really feel the spirit of no mountain is too high to climb.
Yes.
With vision and greed and resilience, anything is possible. That's the spirit that I can can learn from you. So we have covered a lot of big topics today, and to wrap up this episode, let's bring it back to you. Looking across your extensive journey through different industries, and now as a startup founder and CEO, what truly brings you joy and fulfillment in this path?
Yeah, I think that the most thing that make me very interested is enjoying day by day, because I think that, and I really recognize that we are on the way to do that make better for a lot of people. We want to build a platform that can use by a lot of company, a lot of people. We want to build a health report for millions of people in Vietnam, especially, and maybe in another country also. And we want to bring all of the good product for them, for the caring for healthcare in the future. So I think that when one way you want, you know that day of day, you have something that very useful for you, and you can bring the happiness to another. So it's a, how to say, it's encourage you to go over whatever that obstacle you on the way you go.
Thank you so much for your sharing. I think that was a very positive note to end our recording session and this episode on. Thank you so much for spending the time with us, sharing your journey, your experience, your expertise. And I'm sure that your story will continue to inspire many more generations of startup founders, especially female startup founders in Vietnam to come. Thank you so much, Tuyet.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, President.